Be you, not who they want you to be. From the moment we are born, the world starts telling us who we should be, what to wear, how to talk, what to believe, and even what dreams are realistic. We grow up learning how to fit in instead of how to stand out, and the more we try to please others, the more we begin to disappear. But here's the truth. No matter how good you are, someone will always find something wrong with you. So why live your life trying to impress people who don't even truly know you? Let me tell you a story. There was a young man named Elias who loved painting with his fingers instead of a brush. His art looked messy to others, but to him it was full of life and feeling. He would paint every night after work, filling his small room with colors that came straight from his soul. But whenever he showed his work, people laughed. "It's childish," they said. "This isn't real art. Grow up." Elias felt embarrassed. He stopped painting and threw away most of his work. He got a job in a warehouse and spent his days stacking boxes in silence, his fingers still itching to create. Years passed. Then one day, he walked past a gallery. Inside, a famous artist was being interviewed. His style? Finger painting. The reporter called it raw, emotional, and revolutionary. Elias stood outside that window for hours, crying, not because someone else had stolen his idea, but because he realized he had abandoned himself just to be accepted by people who never understood him. That's the cost of caring too much about what others think. You don't just lose time, you lose pieces of your soul. Some of the most miserable people in the world have money, fame, and popularity. But deep down, they're empty, because their whole life has been about performing for others. They wore masks for so long, they forgot what their real face looked like. But the people who are truly free, they don't care if others laugh. They don't shrink to make others comfortable. They walk into rooms knowing their worth, not because everyone claps, but because they finally learned to clap for themselves. Being yourself is the greatest act of courage. It means speaking up when it's easier to stay silent. It means saying no when others expect a yes. It means following your dreams even when the world tells you they're impossible. The next time you start worrying about what someone else thinks, ask yourself this: will their opinion pay my bills? Will it heal my heart? Will it walk with me through pain? If the answer is no, then why give it power? In the end, people will forget what you wore, what you said, or how perfect your life looked. But they will remember your truth if you dared to live it. So stop shrinking. Stop apologizing for being different. Don't let someone's small mind convince you to live a small life. Be you, not who they want you to be.